So it's a Buccaneers versus Titans game, right? And of course, I'm going to talk about Malik Willis again because I talked about him on the last podcast. And that was from week one preseason where, a lot of people were pretty high on him from that game, but I wasn't. I'll say that last week I was a little bit harsh on him because I was like, I mean, okay, yeah, he ran a touchdown in, that was nice. Oh God, every podcast I always have all these burps coming up, and I'm trying not to burp into the mic. So that's what that was. Okay, so we're gonna push through it though. So Malik Willis, right? So last week I was kind of harsh on him because I was like, you know what, like okay, yeah, because people were hyping him up because they saw him. He ran a touchdown in, which is pretty cool. He made a deep pass that was pretty cool, but the guy was like wide open. It wasn't like a hard pass. Like just because it was deep, people loved it, right? And like he didn't really complete a lot of passes. A lot of the incompletions were like almost interceptions, like they should have been interceptions because the corner just drops it. So like he really should have had like two or three picks in that game, and he got lucky that they were dropped. Um, so like to me, and then he was always just running into sacks, always just running into pressure, and just making bad decisions. I didn't like what I saw last week. I was impressed, and I thought like, yeah, this guy's really raw. He needs to sit on the bench and learn more. He needs to sit behind Tannehill. Like he's not ready to be the starter. You can't just throw him out there right now, bro. Like from that one game alone last week, I was like, nah, dude. Like he needs a lot of work, right? But this week was a lot better. I will say week two. Oh, my screen went out. Okay, we're good. Just make okay, yeah, just make sure. So this week, played a lot better, dude. I'm not gonna say like he balled out or like he was amazing, but like there's still a lot of the same issues I saw last week. I'm gonna cover that too, but I mean I saw a lot more good this week. I saw a lot more good, and I can see that he's learning, and that's what's important, bro. As long as he's learning and is getting better by the week, that's what matters. And like so, I did see that. I'll read you his stats for you. 11 of 17 passing. That's pretty damn good, right? 80 yards and a touchdown. He ran five times for 42 yards, no interceptions. So it's nice numbers. It's just numbers alone. It's nice, right? I like what he did. So it's it looks nice, and the numbers look nice, and like he did make some really good plays. He got a couple rockets in there. He was crafty with his legs on some plays. On some plays he was crafty. But it's still not there. It's still not all the way there. Like he still needs work, but he is learning though. He's getting better. He's learning. I do want to show this play. I'm going to show it right down here. It's Malik Willis making a really, really crafty play as a runner. And this is something that's very promising for any Titans fan out there. He escapes the sack. He's rolling to the left. He's getting tackled by like multiple defenders at once. Like I thought he was getting boxed. I was like, oh, he got boxed and he's gonna get sacked, right? Because he get wrapped up by like two dudes, and somehow this guy breaks off of both defenders, gets off the tackle, bounces out, and then makes a little run out of it. And actually, I mean, I was like, that should have been a sack for loss. That should have been a sack for loss of yards. And like, bro, this dude with his tree trunk legs just barreled through these defenders' arms and just completely destroyed them. I was like, oh my God, dude. Like that's okay. Now that I love, dude. like you might not see that all the time, but like just know that he has the potential to do some crazy shit like that. To be like, oh, dude, like you think that like a couple guys can hold me down? Like, nah, bro. Like I can break away from this. I was like, damn, bro. I was impressed. I was like, okay, like, see, I'm liking that. And he had a couple more plays. It wasn't as crazy as breaking those tackles, but like he had some more runs. Like I said, he ran five times 42 yards. He got some more first downs out of it, which is nice. But it's really those freaking tree trunk legs, dude. Those damn tree trunk legs, man. Like them, oh, bro, them boys thick, dude. That boy thick as hell. Like dude, like see, like he has like the running back body, but like playing quarterback. That's kind of what I'm seeing from him. It's like it's very like Trey Lance to me, but like maybe even a little more than Trey Lance. Just when it comes to just like giant freaking legs and just pure athleticism, it might be even a little bit more than Trey Lance in that decision. I'm not saying that he's better than Trey Lance though or anything. I'm just saying just athletically and like he's just clearly a gifted runner. He's just clearly very gifted at running the football. And that's going to work for him. But with that being said, the athletic ability, he's relying on it a lot. And like, of course, when you're that gifted, you're gonna rely on what you're gifted on. Like, you're gonna fall back to that when things go bad. And we saw that a lot in this game where Tampa Bay's bringing pressure. They're bringing pressure. They want to make him uncomfortable, and he got very uncomfortable in some situations. Like some runs, he did run out of the sack, and he did get the first down, and that was great. But a lot of times, he's looking downfield. There's not a lot there. And then, he's looking at like one read, maybe two reads. And then it just goes like, okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. And then just like, he's just falling back to like, oh, I need to run away. I need to run away. And then just runs into sacks. He's just like running, trying to bounce outwards, trying to go all the way around. And it's just leading him into more sacks. So like, that's going to be a problem, bro. Like, and really that happens with most running quarterbacks. That happens a lot. Like, that happened with Kyler Murray a lot when I watching Kyler Murray in his rookie year. He thought that he could just literally run away from everybody and like, oh, I could just anytime I don't see anything open, I can just run and I'll just get a first down. And like that was not the case. He was running into sacks too. And like that was all through his rookie year. But Kyler learned. Kyler did eventually pick that up and started learning and go, okay, I can't just run my way out of every situation. Sometimes I need to either throw it away or make a big play with my arm. Because the arm's going to win you the game. It's not going to be your legs. Like, I'm sorry, but that's really the case. And I did see that he was learning. Malik Willis, he was learning because he was running into a lot of sacks early in the game. And then later in the game, instead of running into sacks, he was like, okay, I'm getting a lot of pressure. I don't see anything open. I'm throwing it away. That's perfect. That's what you need to do, bro. Live for another down. Don't take the sack. Don't run yourself into more trouble. Throw it away if nothing's there. And hey, you still got second down. You still have third down. You have more time. You can make another play. Like, so he's learning. I can see him. Like, I can see the development. It's happening. But like, as far as like making him a starter already, no. Like, no, dude. Like, he's not ready for that, dude. It's not ready for that yet.